Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
K.
It's the motherfucking Good Guys Podcast.
What it do?
Back in this bitch with another episode.
What's this, 106?
105.
105?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I can't count, y'all. 1, 2, 3,
Fly through
4, 5.
8 Slicker Red with this bitch, man. We got another special guest this week. What's this, 5 in a row? 4 in a row?
That's 5 in a row. 101 was Teej. Teej, Kel, McKen,
Y'all
Goofy.
just after 100, y'all good.
Now we got NEESH. We got NEESH in the building, y'all.
Motherfucking the biggest supporter.
I was just about to say our largest supporter, our favorite supporter, and definitely a real one, a friend of the show.
That's all y'all.
Shout out to NEESH, man.
That's
all you, Slim.
That's all y'all. But yeah, Ayo NEESH, gang.
Let's say, let's give him a proper introduction. Let's say NEESH is another. We definitely been sticking with local this week. For the last few months, y'all, for local talent, local entrepreneurs, and we have a local artist, very talented artist, PG County, from the same neighborhood. Hey, so look. So let's get straight into it.
Start from the beginning.
But first, I don't know. We want to show you some of her artwork in the background.
So if you know me, know anything about me, I'm a huge Drake fan. And it's not even on some like if I was to ever meet Drake, it wouldn't be on some like, oh my God, it's Drake. Yeah, it wouldn't even be like that. It would be like, bro, like you dead, bro. Like you the GOAT, bro. Like my goal is I want to perform all his songs in front of him. Like if like concert like.
But you too. What's up with your man?
Back to NEESH. Go ahead, NEESH.
But I kind of want him to pick the songs though, cause I'm gonna know everything he play. Like I'm gonna know all his shit.
Yo, this is fire. Yeah. This is very much fire.
This is up. I think the last one is Scorpion. Cause I did this in 2020.
With 3-4 album covers.
Oh, no.
Take Care,
1, 2, 3.
Scorpion.
So we got Take Care. I mean, we got More Life right here. Views. Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this is Too Late. Scary Hours. That was the little job with the diplomatic community.
It's like a 2-piece, right?
Yeah. And then Scorpion, Thank Me Later, and Take Care.
Fire.
That's all. I like this one the most, I think.
Dope.
And this is before. This is like beginning stage. Like people like it's not really detailed like how I am now. Like if I was to do this again, I'm gonna do this again with more updated albums. There will be more details.
That's fire.
Yeah. That's the first one.
That is fire.
Get a close up on that.
Got you.
Favorite Drake album?
You can't ask me that. You can't ask me that.
What would you say to the people that say
Take Care?
Shady, you want to say that?
Favorite Drake album, Take Care?
They say he ain't got a classic.
That's crazy.
Take what? He got a classic.
Niggas say that shit. I don't.
And that's the people that listen to the radio. Listen to Drake on the fucking radio.
I agree.
Yeah, like don't really. No. But
So what would you? So you said Take Care is your favorite. So which one would you consider the classic? Take Care. That's the classic.
Okay,
because it's like
nothing was the same. Like my favorite. My favorite is still So Far Gone.
Yeah.
So.
If you counting that as that's a classic mixtape for sure.
I'm also just including like
Views is up there too.
Views.
Yeah.
I stayed up to midnight for Views. I'm not ashamed.
Literally, I learned Views in like 3 days. I learned Views in like this. Every time Drake, I listen to that joint straight on repeat. Like
once I got the controller, I was so.
So look, we gotta get back to the interview. Y'all really Drake fans of this Drake.
Shout out to Drake though.
Shout out to Drake.
Definitely gonna get him to see that.
I'm gonna do that one next. Okay. What was let's get back to the interview real quick. So what was your first? Not what was your first painting? What was your first inspiration in art? What first start in the art world? Like,
so
what inspired you?
So I was always the kid, like, I always got in trouble for, like, drawing on the walls at home. Like, you know, so I was that kid. Yeah, I was that kid. So I always had that streak. But my family, we're all a bunch of artists, like in our own way.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all gotta draw.
Exactly.
That's how I used to draw. I used to draw the little S's and shit.
Oh yeah, just
I can't draw shit, so
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
The little S's. That's all I could do.
I used to be able to draw Goku on them. That shit easy.
A lot of people,
Trace them.
a lot of
Trace
people
the
start with
lines.
anime, but I started with like scenery, like sun, trees,
Yeah.
grass, like
That's dope.
that type
That's
of
super
shit.
dope. Yeah.
So,
I was still doing the birds, looking like
Yeah.
McDonald's logos.
So you always had like the Afro.
literally been like doing art since I was like 1, 2. Like
So I'm gonna ask you this. This is something I always thought of when it comes to like drawing because I can't do it. Shit. Do you think that's something that you can learn, or is something that you just got?
Look, I see my stuff, but I started with stick figures. Like every
Like that's not. Yeah, that's a good entry point. Actually, yeah.
Like I started with stick figures too, so it's just you gotta practice. You know, I practice more than others. So
That's another one of them things. Like I don't got the patience for.
yeah.
I need shit to come together.
Honestly,
Like
if I give all y'all paper right now, I can really teach y'all. Like, cause for real, I draw what I see, and I mean that literally.
Yeah.
Like, I mean that literally. Like, if I was drawing this computer, I would start right here, boom, 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 then boom. Like, I literally draw what I see. I have great hand-eye coordination, so I don't even gotta look at the paper sometimes. I can.
You drawing that mental image or visual image.
I'd
Right?
have definitely sat next to you in art class.
No bull.
Definitely. But you know the paper, like, oh, fuck.
Y'all almost failed art class because I did.
Almost. I got so bad I started skipping art.
Sure.
Right?
It's
Yeah,
a class
you
I
need-
never failed. Yeah.
I passed, but I ain't do the work.
That's my fault, nigga. I was skipping art class. This nigga looked at me like I was crazy. And all you gotta do is draw, nigga.
It ain't that simple.
I had it on lunch period too. Shit.
And my teacher was really grading us on like how the shit looks, so you can't just do it.
That's a petty motherfucker. Like,
So what's okay? So let's get into the type of art you like to paint. So, because I noticed lately, like, well, in the last maybe year or 2 years, it's a lot more celebrity inspired.
Yeah. Okay,
Like,
so-
celebrities inspire a lot of your artwork now. So let's talk about that.
Because at first, I was doing stuff like that, you know, just like, but I really wanted to expand my, you know, my horizon as far as when it comes to art and get more stuff under my belt. So I practice more in portraits, you know, because that's honestly where the money is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, I really got good at, and honestly, I developed my style on the computer first. Like, that's why a lot of my stuff is more like digital looking, you know? And I just paint what I do on a computer.
So you move like a tattoo artist.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so you'll sketch it on the computer
Yeah.
first, and then you'll paint it. Real life.
That's dope.
Yeah, I never even thought of it. I never even heard of that process. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. So celebrities, I've seen a lot of different types. So you paint Dolph. I actually wish you'd have bought that one.
Oh,
That'd have been dope.
yeah.
Dolph, see the Drake, see Jada. What's a couple more celebrities that you are like more so interested in painting, or that you actually love if they had your artwork?
Okay, so, of course, Drake. Migos. Young Boy.
Yeah.
But I also want the people that actually really like art, like with Chris Brown, like yeah,
That's dope.
yeah. I know Taraji P Henson is really into art. Yeah, people like that. But right now, I'm doing like a DMV series. I did a painting for Davy Ruffin already. Did one for Flop. I was going to do one for Fat Trail. I was still going to do it, but I was like, I'm going to just wait until he, you know, that would be a bigger...
Free Fat Trail.
Yeah,
Trail,
I'm
free
going to
trail.
wait till he come home. So that's going to be, yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's fire.
What are your inspirations in art? Like who was the artist when you was
Got you,
starting
Wale.
that you was looking at?
Honestly, my father. Yeah. My father is, his mind is like, he got ideas on top of ideas. And I was just like, oh, wow. And then when he talked to me, I just be like, dang, like I wish I would have thought of that.
Right.
Like, you know, like, yeah. So honestly, my father.
That's actually pretty cool. Like for a daughter to find inspiration from her father.
Sometimes my dad, he'll catch me painting, like because usually I have my door closed because I have my music blasting while I paint. So sometimes he'll catch me, and I notice that he'll stare at me, and he'll be like, "You look good in that, girl." Like he'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna leave you alone," you know. And stuff like
See,
that.
he honest.
Yeah.
I'm in mad and shit, but you do you. I'ma leave.
Yeah.
That's tight. Okay, so you do a lot of celebrity portraits, and you, like you said, that's where a lot of the money is. Is there anything that you want to start bringing to the art world, or bringing to the world, or your art in general, outside of celebrities? Like, what would you like to, what's something you're interested in painting? Okay, I heard you say you started with nature, so.
Yeah, fashion. Like, I want to start painting on, clothes and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, start turning your art into like actual.
Yeah, because honestly, what I was gonna do is.
No, don't give it away. Yeah, don't give it away. But yeah, I see the vision.
Yeah,
I see the vision.
Yeah.
You don't want to give it away. I see the vision.
Yeah,
I see the vision.
So yeah, I don't think like what I think I'll do is sell like an original of me actually hand painting it on there, but then the rest is probably just screen printing. To mass produce.
When a mass produce, just take the art and turn it into the clothing line and start to use it and be able to sell it as an actual product or merchandise. Merchandise, cups, clothes, anything. That's actually a towel.
Yeah. I want to start doing stickers. I want to start doing selling sticker packs. I also do rolling trays.
Beach styles. Yeah, you got your art spread out on the beach.
I also want to start with
rugs. That's pretty cool. My little cousin does rugs. She's really dope at it. Yeah.
The DMV should do more art shows.
Art shows. That's something growing up. Do y'all remember when DC used to have a lot of art
scene? A couple, but it's like festivals and shit. I go to. They having like booths, but
they got to get that back. We definitely DC, Maryland, just the whole area, Maryland, Virginia. Definitely got to start pushing that art scene back, bro.
DC, Maryland. I don't know about Virginia, but DC and Maryland for sure.
If you drive around Alexandria, you'll get the vibe that damn, this is a dope kind of area. It's just
the history of this area is art, bro. So why not? Yeah. Why we don't take the shit more seriously? Should I just be amazed by people that can draw really, bro? Every time, like them time lapses you drop. When I watch it, it's like I get stuck watching them joints. It's like I could never. Yeah,
you watch the paint, you watch the canvas go from clear, it's blank white canvas, and you see them start with a few lines, and then speed it up to the next few lines, and then they keep going all the way up to a whole image. That shit is man.
And what I started doing is, and I honestly switched this up just for the video. I started painting outside in because I usually do inside out. So I start with the background first, then I do the next layer.
Yeah.
Like I'll start out here, then do that, do all those colors first, and then go in with the next color, then do all those colors first, and then
and then you work your way out to the outer edges.
Yeah, but I would start in the middle, but I realized when I do it out, I can color match better. Like, so I can see the next color on top of that color. And I can.
Favorite piece you ever made? I know that's like, I was about to say, I know it's like asking you to pick your children and shit. But.
This one? This is favorite piece?
That because of who it is?
This took me 2 weeks to do.
Wow, okay.
That took me 2 weeks.
Nah, but the details on this are crazy. Yeah. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different faces.
That's a lot of.
For real.
He really got his Pop's face on the joint. Got 4 different Drake faces.
If I looked at that joint from afar, I'd have thought it was like you printed that on.
Oh, and that's another thing.
Right, you would think it's a print. Yeah,
that's another thing. So my style is color blocking. Color blocking is like when you have the colors like beside each other. They're not blended. They're straight edge. Side by side. So when you go in, you see the colors, but when they blend at
a distance.
Yeah, they blend at a distance. Yeah.
That's hard. That's some shit that like, honestly, it's like when you, cause I'm interested in the art world, right? But it's like how you see it. You go down and start drawing and be like, so they for everybody.
I know but I always say a painting and a sketch or whatever is never finished. Like you gotta keep going. Like you really gotta keep going.
It's crazy.
The process. You really gotta trust the process with art.
I was literally just about to ask. Like, cause you know I make music and shit. Niggas can just get on the song with you. Do artists collab and how?
Oh yeah. So.
Oh, you mean do artists collab?
Yeah.
You made that question fuck me up.
So
do artists collab?
So on YouTube, right? I watch a whole lot of art on YouTube. Like that's literally my whole channel. Like it's just art and music and fashion. Some people will take a shoe, right? And it's called like a drawing circle or whatever. So a shoe. They'll take a shoe. Somebody will start their painting. They'll send it to somebody else. They paint on top of that or add their design. Then they send it to a third. Oh my bad. They send it to a third person. They add their design to that, and then it's a collab. Like 3 people collabing on one shit.
What if
everybody would do their own part of the shit?
What if somebody was doing it?
What if what you do?
No. So if you're a real artist, they would take theirs off.
You'd be like, I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, they'll take their whole design off to the skin, like to the font, to the outline.
I should
and
then do some dope shit. Give it to the
next corny
ass. Honestly,
you did stripes, he did polka dots. Fuck you doing?
Yeah. So.
That makes sense though, cause that's like if you make a song and then somebody have a weak verse, you be like, I'm gonna take this verse off.
But most of the time, if you are a real artist too, you'll make sure that the previous design is cohesive.
Okay, yeah. That makes it'll already be a certain type of outline or image that y'all working with. Okay.
Or a theme or
a theme.
idea.
That's the big thing right there. A theme. Everybody should be able to stick aside a certain theme. You just get creative with it. That's dope. Yeah.
I'm the nigga that'll just splatter paint. I want to be as different as
man. Shit, you get that joint back. What the fuck?
Look, and they do the same thing with like canvases. You know, they'll start a canvas, start their side, they'll send it. You know.
That's tight. Let's see what we got next. We got any more topics for you? Any more questions?
What you working on now that you
feel comfortable explaining to the world?
My merch.
Your merch, okay.
And the stickers. I'm about to do the hand drawn stickers.
When you say you want to focus on the merch, does that mean you want to cut back on the art, or in that sense you would create more art for the merch, right? Okay, that's dope. That is dope. So okay, let's ask another question. Okay, so we asked the comedians came on the show what kind of venues they like to perform at. Are there any art venues or any art showcases or galleries that you would like to be a part of?
I don't really care, but I do want to do live paintings.
Live paintings?
Yeah. It don't matter where, but that's...
I was definitely about to ask, like, what you want to come out of it. Like, are you just doing it because you enjoy doing it, which it sounds like you do? Or...
So basically my ankle? Is that what you asked?
Just like, because I know me, or a lot of people that make music, like they say, I just make what I feel. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, art is expression. So it's like
no, I make my art for whoever's supporting. Like, because but most of the time, stuff that my custom stuff, people love my custom stuff more than my portrait.
So custom made and stuff.
Yeah, mine just.
So they call it a request for something. Okay.
No, I'm talking about like me just my idea, like me just.
Oh,
painting.
just free.
Yeah, free. Yeah, me just.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel like that's because like you want to get some shit made, but it's like you don't want to be all over specific with an artist. Like, I want this, like that. Like, and if you could do that, then you go ahead and do what you damn self.
But most of the time when I do my commissions, they say they give me free creative reign. They just give me a thing and they let me work.
Do it your style, your way type shit. Yeah. You ever thought about like NFTs or something? No bullshit.
I was going to allude to that, actually.
Some of the NFTs I got personally just because I like the fucking artwork.
I was going to ask you, so do you, talked about the merch. Do you see yourself taking that same concept, the same way the artists, like they say, use a computer to actually create more NFTs or digital artwork, things like that you can sell? Because in a sense, you can use NFTs to sell tickets to an art show. So it's literally a whole lot of ways you can use NFTs.
And I'm about to start adding crypto and Bitcoin to my
That's for the mic.
For my payments.
As you should. Y'all want to send niggas some motherfucking Bitcoin? Go ahead and do that.
Hey, definitely accepting payments in Bitcoin, Ethereum. Fuck it, I take sheep. I ain't gonna. I take it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we gotta keep it flowing, y'all.
I had a question. I just smoked it out my mind.
All right. So we talked about the venues. We talked about NFTs. Okay, so you said merch would be next. I don't want to. He asked about your end game already, but
okay. So my for real, my end game is really to turn Melanaire into a networking company.
if we didn't talk about Melanaire Art Studios.
Oh,
You didn't tell people anything about Melanaire Art Studios.
Okay.
I'm sleeping. Like, sleeping.
Okay. This is Melanaire Art Studios right here. And, but I also have a lot of hats. I do photography, videography. I do tattoos.
Yeah.
Do my own tattoos.
Shit like tattoos.
I do a whole bunch of shit. Like graphic design, logos, like album covers, like
anything.
yeah, literally. I'm just an artist, literally.
Okay. Did you go? When you went to school? Did you go to school for art?
Okay, so I went to school for exercise science at first because I was really into sports and I was
not this way.
Oh, this way.
You went to school for.
So I went to school for exercise science first because I was really into sports and I wanted to do athletic training at first. But when I was in high school, the school that I wanted to go to had athletic training for undergrad study. But when I graduated, they upgraded it to a grad study, so I couldn't take it. So the closest was exercise science. Then I realized when I got to the science part of it, it's not really what I wanted to do. Like it was on some whole other stuff. Like, yeah. So I switched it to photography. Then it was more classical, for like classical photography, and I was trying to do urban, photography. So then I just switched it to studio art. But I ended up dropping out for some other reasons. But it's cool, so but yeah.
That's the thing with it's hard to go to school for art,
Yeah.
Because
because I'm a self-taught artist, so I felt like I could still teach myself, so I just felt like it was a waste because what they was teaching me, I already knew, So I was just, at that point, I was just perfecting my craft in class.
Let's talk about, though, being a self-taught learner. Do you feel like it was that helped you in your learning process? Because you was able to,
could speed through class.
Because it's literally like being a visual learner, a hands-on learner, and a listener all in one. But you're teaching yourself.
Yeah, but you also have to have creativity on top of that because you can draw, but if you don't have creativity, then you just copying and tracing. And,
that was me.
That's an art class, absolutely. But now when you in the real world trying to actually become an artist, you got to create your own.
I'm a YouTube University graduate.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
But you can take the process of doing something. But as far as the idea, come up with your own, because like I said, I watch YouTube, so I develop, processors for doing things, but I just put my own spin on it.
Let me see how you do this shadow.
Or I just look up, how to draw smoke, and then then I'll just practice. Yeah,
that's dope. That's really cool. Yeah. That's something you can really teach to the younger generation. Even everybody can really learn something on that. The ability to teach yourself, and it's like you said, just look it up And then, like you say, sit down and practice doing it. That's how you become a master at something. Like,
and then you can use it in your own, creation.
Right, and you can take that and create a whole portrait and use the smoke.
Yeah.
Like, damn, how she do the smoke like that?
Yeah.
So they sat down and taught herself.
Yeah.
It's crazy, the parallels and shit. I'm just thinking about like how I taught myself to do shit. It's like you can go on YouTube and see how I do it all day, plug everything they did in, but everybody's voice is different. So what they did ain't gonna sound the same on what you did. So you gotta tweak that shit to yours. So
and then doing that tweaking, that's how you teach yourself
really
right there.
Yeah.
You learn the different aspects that they didn't show you. So that's literally we talk about teaching yourself. That's probably one of my favorite points we just hit on, honestly. Definitely, y'all gotta check out NEESH page. I just gave you that chance. Y'all got it, y'all swap. Y'all gotta check out NEESH page. Y'all gotta check out the merch coming out soon. I want to say, is there anything we leaving out? Is there anything you want to hit on real quick? Is there anything? Her birthday is Sunday.
Oh yeah, it's birthday is Sunday.
We had it. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
She asked to be on the show.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck that. We wanted her to be on the show already, like a year ago. Already, you know what I'm saying? Ben was supposed to get her on the show. Her birthday came around. We had to get it done. Yeah, y'all. Shout out to NEESH, bro. NEESH is like when I say one of our biggest supporters, like bar none.
Ain't missed a week that I know.
Ain't missed a week. Real live. Hit us up about content. Tell us what we say wrong, what we say right. She'll tell us if we talk about. I remember a time we talked about Drake on the show. She realized text me a whole paragraph why we was wrong about this shit. Like real live and supporter though, and I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Shout out to NEESH, bro. We gotta get NEESH her flowers.
I think that's my favorite part about doing this show, bro. Just the reactions people get. Like it's like we talking to a whole audience right now, and people like we having a whole conversation with people. Right now.
We don't even know it. They responded, reacted, and then look, honestly, y'all, if y'all are listening, y'all can send us y'all reactions. Honestly, y'all doing that. Send us y'all reactions. If y'all got comments on certain things, tell us who we right, tell us who we wrong. We're definitely interested in that shit.
I had a supporter from the UK tell me that you have supporters you haven't even met yet, and I was like. Cause you from the UK, like how you know me, like
I ain't never been.
And it coming from an area where we don't get a lot of support, that means the world. So people who are not from here, they don't even know how much that support really does mean to you when you hear it, when you see it. Like that means it really does mean the world, bro. So one more time, shout out to NEESH, y'all. Again,
thank you.
Definitely shout out
to y'all. Shout out to good guests.
Definitely appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
All right.
And we gonna get into
We gotta get into it. She already know. We gotta get into the fuck shit. Male birth control. You fucking with a nigga.
Lord.
You fucking with a nigga that's
On the pill.
on the pill.
I'm not even.
that sounds wild.
All right. Wow. So we answer first. You want us to answer first?
I don't trust it.
Don't trust it.
Niggas is gonna be sterile.
Birth control, nigga.
So I feel like that will fuck up other things. Like I feel like that will fuck up other things.
What if they just try to slip us the vaccine?
This the fucked up part though. I researched this shit, bro.
Oh man.
The side effects say you might get erectile dysfunction. And you might not have a sex drive. So why the fuck?
Well, that's controlling birth,
shit?
though. That is controlling birth.
Nigga,
Wow.
I can't even enjoy this motherfucker.
Only real will equate that to birth control.
I mean,
You can't even have sex.
shit, it'll definitely save a life.
I don't know.
That's not saving
That's
life.
defeating the point.
You want to have no
Aggressive
kids?
niggas gonna be.
Yeah.
Ain't having no pussy either, nigga. That's a problem.
Yeah, I feel like they would have to have a lot of estrogen. They would have to have a lot of estrogen in that pill.
That too.
He just looked at that one sided as fuck.
Talking exactly.
No kids. Nigga, you ain't getting no ass either.
Not only
You
is
can't even masturbate if you're not in erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
not only are you not getting ass, but when you try, you might disappoint.
Yeah.
Like now you the bed now.
So what Ace said?
That's
What Ace say? I ain't with that shit.
Yeah, I ain't with
I ain't with that
That
shit.
shit sound like a bad experiment, bro.
Lab rats. Everybody pressed to be lab rats.
You gotta do the shit. Tell me how it go.
All right, let us know. Take the same strategy we did with the vaccine. We can wait a couple months. It's like when a new PS4 drop or a new Xbox drop. You wait because the first one's gonna blow up and catch on fire and shit. You gotta wait a couple months.
So is it like the woman joint where it's like monthly, or what is it, like? I gotta take this bitch every day.
They might have because they have the patch, they have the shot, they have other.
Is it gonna be like that?
Yeah, they got other stuff.
Am I gonna gain weight?
That too.
Like, what's
that's the one. Like, nigga ain't trying to be out here looking all flubby and
bloated and shit.
Bloated.
Like, that nigga on birth control.
That nigga on birth can't even ball no more.
That's wild to hear.
I got my birth control thick.
Nah.
That's wild.
Nah. Niggas extra moody. You wondering why.
That shit gonna break the male period, mo.
Yeah, absolutely not. My girl,
immediately
no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that would have a lot of estrogen in it.
Then if she do get pregnant, who's to say what the fuck that's gonna be like?
Dog.
Like, what the fuck, bruh?
That ain't my kid. I'm on the pill.
That's what I'm saying. You know, how many niggas gonna lie? Hey, nah, I'm on the pill, baby. I'm on the pill, baby.
I'm leaving.
Niggas at the fish market going crazy already. I'm telling you.
I'm gone.
It's crazy because women do that.
I'm gone.
Yo, don't worry, I'm on the pill. I'm not worried about a baby.
Niggas gonna start saying I'm on the pill, baby. Tell you.
How much y'all think they gonna cost? Plan B's is $50.
Nah. How much? Well, how much is the perfect?
You probably gotta go to your doctor.
Right, you gotta get prescribed.
It's probably. Yeah.
Damn.
Picture that conversation. Are you sexually active?
Well, I'm crying.
Our options. I guess a pill is better than a vasectomy, but still,
It's
bro.
definitely better than a condom.
Is it?
Definitely. What?
Bro, y'all listen.
What's the percentage? What's the success rate?
If you know,
they say this shit 99% from what they doing now.
What's y'all pull out game, bro? Because that
weak as fuck.
That ain't a practice.
I ain't got my shit weak, so this would be
That's
nice.
Weak. No, I don't feel that urge right before, and you just pull. Like the
No.
Wow.
That shit feel good as fuck. Why would I do that?
Multiple reasons.
Yeah, it's plenty of reasons, but like
multiple reasons.
Look, God got me.
You just say hope and pray, walk away. Ace is nuts and jump. He just do a quick prayer. He just go get something to eat.
Look, I'm crying.
Dog, nah, man. Y'all crazy.
I'm only half.
Only half serious. Dog. All right, so what you? If you take a male birth control, I'm pretty sure you paying to have a conversation with a female. What you think about girls, charging niggas for a convo? So I'm saying if you take a male birth control, you willing to
Think so?
I think so. I feel like them niggas is very
Why are we?
Probably.
I ain't taking male birth control, bro. I also ain't paying to talk to somebody as a conversation.
What's the
Because if the shit work and you could get the side effects out of it, I might.
What is it, just a nut in the jump, bro?
Yeah. What else is birth like? Tell me you don't get if the drugs you fucking with.
It is a let's say a little bit more of a thrill.
You can wild out a little bit.
How often do you want to do that though?
Take
I
the
like
pill?
snatching them.
No, nothing. And
if I could do it every time.
I'm crying.
Look, man. It's not that I want to necessarily. It's like shit happens.
But you consider this is my point. You take male birth control, so you telling me every girl you fucking, you just gonna keep nothing in her because you want birth control.
Saying. How often?
That's
is
I'm not just fucking anybody out here.
It don't matter though. If you single or you are a bachelor, you young, you 30 or whatever.
I'm not gonna say I would just nut in everything I'm fucking. I'm not saying.
And what
that.
if it's like the vaccine? You still get her pregnant?
Damn,
it's possible.
It's faulty.
But they saying 99%. That sound better. That sound like they tell you that with condoms.
They say everything 99%.
Right.
That motherfucker. That 1% though.
We still getting pregnant with condoms.
I'm suing.
It's always a risk.
Yeah, I'm suing.
But I'm just saying, with the birth control, I'd be a lot more comfortable. Just like I'm a lot more comfortable with she on it.
I don't know. I'm right now. They're in the category with the gas station pills.
Yeah, I'm not taking. Now I'm not taking that shit.
Like, I don't know who fucking with that shit.
Shit is crazy. Niggas gonna be putting drugs in the motherfucker.
Exactly.
That shit gonna be crazy.
You gonna wait. Like you said, erectile dysfunction. You gonna want to get hard, and it's not gonna get hard. You should be like, I don't know what's wrong.
It don't make no sense.
I don't know what happened.
But then the women saying that's a side effect of that shit.
That's why, pull out, baby.
But you was talking about joints paying for conversation. I've had joints approach me like that.
Whoa, pause. You've had joints approach you like you gotta pay for conversation.
I may have approached them first off and like, what's up with you? But they come back with the
OnlyFans. Like, what the fuck they do that shit? Real life, you crazy as hell.
I don't give a fuck if you butt ass naked on porn.
No, I'm saying OnlyFans is where it makes sense. Real life, pay to talk to you.
For the text message?
Come on.
Huh?
It's only because I'm sorry. It's only because they tried that shit and the niggas went for it. Exactly.
Yeah.
See,
some people. Yeah,
no bullshit.
See, and that's exactly why I get offended with that shit. Cause what on my face look like I'm gonna be with that shit?
I don't know. You did
your bank account. That's what all they see. They don't even see your face.
I can make $1 million tomorrow. Ain't a motherfucker getting a dime. What? That I don't know that I just said what's up to the first time.
Sorry, said you gotta pay to talk. That ain't even stripper prices. Like that's crazy. At least stripper gonna dance.
I'm not that lonely, but I got people I can talk to right now. What are you talking about?
Are you?
Sorry, said you gotta pay me to say hi.
What?
Hey, how are you?
I'm crying. I gotta say hey before I
That's $10.
literally.
That's 40.
Like
what the fuck?
Make it make sense.
I gotta say hi before I say anything else to you. Like,
Then how long was
you
it?
gonna charge me? You gonna charge me right
Hey,
there? Charge me at the door.
How long of a conversation we talking?
And then is it per letter, per word, per space? What?
Yeah.
You hear me? Like, what if you get bored? Now what? I just spent $50 for 30 minutes?
No refund.
No,
I'm
my
crying.
gosh. But right, what you bad advice and you want your money back? Like,
bro, there's people on the internet that'll talk to you for
free.
Just tweet some wild shit.
And then they'll actually probably give you better life advice than that.
That shit. Is it like some phone sex shit? Maybe that's it. That's the scam.
It's still, and phone sex never made sense to me either. Unless you would maybe, all right, I'll take it back. Cause some people maybe that's the type of thing that arouse you, hearing shit. Cool.
It's like long distance.
I gotta see it for me, bro. If I can't at least see it,
nigga said on the jail. Definitely makes sense in the jail.
Like touch for real. But if I can't at least see that motherfucker, I can't even imagine it. Like
that's why
just listening to it, huh?
That's why FaceTime so lit.
Yup.
FaceTime
Changed the game.
FaceTime was a game changer. Absolutely.
The real game changer.
And then they made iPhones waterproof. The shower.
yeah.
The shower. Oh my gosh.
You know why I didn't get the new iPhone? I thought they was gonna put the night vision on that.
Night vision.
No, an X-ray. An X-ray would be cool.
A who?
X-ray.
X-ray? Nah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Invasion of privacy.
Yeah, that's
That's too much.
That's risky right there.
Yeah.
Shit, what y'all want to get into next, man?
Meg, what's Meg versus 1501?
Do I want to talk about this? I ain't even gonna say nothing controversial, but I just feel like that situation ain't what people paint it to be. Huh?
I don't know what it is.
I only got an opinion on this because I make music.
What's the situation?
The situation is they got a lawsuit going on where she trying to get the fuck off the label, pretty much.
Okay.
1501 is the label she was on when nobody knew who the fuck she was, type shit. My opinion, the lawsuit literally says that she pretty much, or whoever's suing is pretty much saying that the joint she was dropping don't constitute this album, so you still on the label, type shit.
That's crazy.
And it's public knowledge that in the contract, it say albums is 45 minutes. Her projects is not longer than 45 minutes. So you ain't You ain't dropping out.
Meet the requirements.
Yeah,
That's
it is what it is type shit.
That's something that sounds like it's a loophole, like a motherfucker. And I don't know how she ain't here for it. Like, come on, like that's what. Drop a couple more songs on the joint. You could do something. You could put throwaways on the joint for that. Like,
it's because you don't know. You went and signed some shit.
I was just about to say, you didn't read that fine print on that.
But this the thing. I don't like how it's being painted because it's like, protect black women. I'm gonna start with that.
But oh no, it's deeper than just black women. Protect artists, bro. Like
yeah,
we gotta stop separating ourselves like that. We gotta protect artists in that because. Come on, bro. 45 minutes.
I just don't like
that's something that should have been read out off the rip. That should have been talked about right on during the signing process or while you creating your album. Somebody should have came in like, yo, you know this shit got to be 45 minutes. Like, somebody got to, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna be nobody from that label.
But I'm saying somebody on your team or somewhere got to come, yo, or you yourself got to be like,
it should be you.
45 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm not just
signing.
Because other than that, you wasting years. Like what it's been like 3, 4, 5 years now. You dropped 2 or 3 projects and you said none of them count.
Now that's the thing. As an artist, I know what this situation is, right? You're a local artist. You're not really nowhere yet. You signed somewhere with a nigga that got some money. He was an ex-baseball player. He got millions. He got connections in your city. And he can push you. Niggas know who Meg Thee Stallion is. You get big. You sign this contract with Roc Nation. Now it's a whole bunch of more hands in the motherfucking pot. And you the last motherfucker to get paid. Now you went off the original label that helped you. And now you downplaying everything they did for you, shit like that. And now I just don't like how it's being painted right now. When it's like, it's fucked up, yeah, that you signed the shit, but you signed the shit.
Yeah, no, something like that is a small technicality that you have to be aware of. If the joint say your album has to be 45 minutes, then you go drop an album that's 45 minutes. Like, it's that shit right there.
And you see this
like,
with a lot of artists. When it's a male artist, we just saying Meek say he ain't seen a motherfucking check from his first label. It's not just
uncommon.
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
And usually the reaction is, nigga, you should have fucking read your shit.
Yeah. And like you said, it's probably not the first time she like had this issue. So you should have went back and looked at your contract and you know.
Because she had a contract altercation, what was it, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
And that should have been,
at
that time is what I'm saying.
This is the process of that, right? This is the same label. It's
the same label, but that's what I'm saying. Somewhere in the last 3 years, somebody should have said, hey, yo, these drinks got to be 45 minutes, by the way.
Right. And only one of the albums that she dropped in that time frame is past why I checked 45 minutes. Right? Yeah. So it's like...
Especially if that specifically is the technicality, like, come on, bro. Like, bro, 2 more songs and you clear, nigga. Like, what the fuck you doing? Like,
that's situation. I just don't like how it's playing out over social media, and it's. I just don't like how artists can pull the wool over people's eyes that don't know type shit.
Yeah, and make it seem like it's something that it's not.
Outside looking in, you think he on some wild shit, bullying her and shit, but the whole time it's just what the business is, man.
But that's why I just said when you say like just protect black women, that makes everybody jump to her side in a sense, but you leaving out the fact that technically this is a business thing. And
business is business.
Yeah, what you doing? Like. It's an artist thing. That's an industry thing. Like, if we're gonna tighten that up, that needs to be tightened up in the industry as a whole. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. But you gotta stop certain phrases. Just make everybody get defensive, and it's like, bro, come on.
I just want us to stop this black men versus black women shit. So every day I wake up and look on social media.
It's competition.
It's some black women versus black men shit, bro. Like, why can't we just be a team and be black people, dog? Shit crazy, dog. But let's get on some real fuck shit. So you know Pusha T made the McDonald's jingle, right? Y'all knew that, right? Pusha T teamed up with fucking Arby's of all people. Y'all know how I feel about Arby's. I think it's a drug. I told you motherfuckers it was a drug front, bruh.
Get the biggest drug rapper of all time.
I don't know
Arby's get Pusha T to make a diss song to McDonald's.
That's his logo. That's his stamp, though.
Of all time.
Every Pusha T bar is a drug reference. He might be, bro.
Even Jay-Z of all time. Even Jay-Z John like elevated.
Biggest is a different word.
That's what he said. He said the biggest of all time.
Biggest.
All right.
The nigga that made that shit is bread and butter.
No bullshit.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. So his ass is with Arby's fucking making diss songs to McDonald's and shit.
And that shit was fire.
It was. Like, it ain't no like watered down jingle shit. He really like barring McDonald's to fucking.
Half a slice of cheese is McDonald's on the budget. I ain't never.
Talking about the filet of fish, fool.
Whoa. A clown giving birth.
Funniest minute of the year, probably, bro. But that just.
Arby's do got some good milkshakes.
I wouldn't know.
Curly fries.
That's all I know.
Curly fries.
I did try Arby's like a year ago, right?
What you get?
They wraps.
Chicken.
That's what they don't talk about. That's good on the menu. They little wraps is sneaky.
They got nuggets, man.
So we'll get you a wrap, a smoothie, and a little turnover, and that's probably the best thing on the menu. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, but
just go to Wendy's, dog.
Get a nice brisket sandwich.
I'm crying.
that's probably one thing is keeping Arby's afloat. Them damn smoothies. I mean, them damn milkshakes.
I think we just put 2 and 2 together, dog.
Yeah.
Arby's is a fucking front.
Why did Maury get canceled?
It wasn't no reason, but
He just got tired of this bullshit every week.
when niggas gonna get their pregnancy test from that.
He's a judge now. Is that right?
Is he?
Yeah, it's a judge.
That's
Maury.
Jerry Springer.
Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad. You're right.
Mixed up your wife.
Judge Jerry. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, Judge Jerry. Judge Springer. Nigga from Jerry Springer to Judge Springer. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Maury become a judge too, though.
Yeah,
That seems like it's the move.
It's the move.
Steve Harvey up there.
I gotta watch one of them episodes.
Got
I know
to.
he be going.
Got to.
What the hell?
He be preaching on it too.
But now, like, I'm gonna miss Maury a little bit. That's ratchet as fuck.
Who gonna tell these? Oh, Steve Wilkos. Somebody say, who gonna tell these ratchet people what the hell going on? Who is the father and not the father?
Steve Wilkos, I don't know.
Man,
He ain't the same as Jerry and Maury.
Now Steve Wilkos would beat your ass.
Yeah. Get the hell off my stage. God damn.
One of the episodes, he was like throwing the chairs and shit.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's exactly what he looked like. Man. Hey, I just saying, I don't know what season this shit was from, but Shawty was up there for the 35th time. And I was like,
I crazy shit.
Damn.
There's no way that should be real work.
JPrince calls
my
for
friend told me she went to I think this was Maury. I think, or either Jerry Springer. And bruh, they had cue cards for them. So, like, you know, shit.
You can't spill the beans though. We know how it works.
This is news to me.
It's news.
All my life I thought that shit was real.
Nah.
Because at the end of the episode, they be like, if you got some wild shit going on, call us and tell us.
Yeah, no bullshit.
And they go make a script based off the stories motherfuckers tell. Or they probably use you as an actor or something. Like,
So it's WWE.
Some of that is real though, cause like I know somebody that actually
they fluff it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Make it more dramatic and extreme.
Mm-hmm.
You are the father. That's how when this happens, run
that way.
Ready, set, they chase
I'm
you.
the father
Like,
in some of them situations. I'm definitely running.
Shit, if I'm the father, I'm gonna be like, I told.
I always wonder why the father never ran first, or did he? The reason was rare. The girl always ran right to
Niggas
the
be
back.
celebrating.
Yeah, they be celebrating.
They just want to
They be doing cartwheels and shit.
Popping champagne and shit.
Hey.
Niggas
I'm gonna take care of my kids.
jumping for joy.
I love that.
Bullshit.
Damn. You see, you gonna take care of your sister? Okay, that's not my baby. That's still my
Shit, let it not be my baby.
You know how many niggas doing that joke?
I'm cussing out every woman in that joint that booed me when I first came out that
We're
shit.
gonna go back and count how many niggas went on the show and claim kids that was not theirs.
And I need a copy of the test results too.
No more.
Matter of fact, can I get the originals?
No more.
I need this for my motherfucking files.
Man.
I was about to say, what's JPrince calls for a Grammy boycott?
I'm with it.
Yeah, the way he trying to set it up, I'm definitely with it, bro. He trying pretty much whenever the fucking Grammys come on, he want the biggest artists to do a live show type shit. Which
Steal the views.
Yeah. And this, I don't know why niggas ain't did this shit way before.
Right.
They probably tried, but it wasn't as successful.
A live show kind of just became a thing too. Thank you. The live show is literally just that became really a concept.
Pretty much taking verses and shit.
Right.
But that should be lit, bro. And getting the biggest artists in on one stage and one night is kind of a lot. So.
Hey, he brought Drake and Kanye together. He can do anything. If anybody can do it, I think JPrince can.
To be able to do it on that scale literally just became a thing in the last, when did Instagram make Instagram Live? Like, that was it.
I would say pandemic, because for real, with the versus shit, I think.
Right, yeah. Just in the last 2 years, they became really a thing.
Look, if they pull that shit off, it'll be like the biggest, bigger than Coachella, all that shit.
I think they need to band together and create their own award shows. Like, I think we need new award shows.
That was going to be a question of mine, too. Cause are we doing an award show, or is it going to just be like a celebration night?
But you still got to give people awards if you celebrate.
Yeah.
Or just celebrating everybody. That's what you're saying.
Pretty much. Like, just giving a show for the fans.
That's cool, but to me, that's more so like in a sense, like a Jay-Z party where we just celebrating people in the industry. But you're talking about like actually giving people honors for certain things, like legends. You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like when you introduce like the competition shit, that's when motherfuckers get the, I don't want to come from not winning. That's where all that politicking shit come in.
I would say yes and no, because you would go see the VMAs or the MTV Awards, and you'll sit through that whole little zone. It'd be 5 artists. You'll wait to see who win, and that one person to walk on stage. You got the same concept, except y'all created. Come on.
Yeah. Who will be the judges when it's the biggest niggas in the room too?
Yeah. I mean, you create that. You're in the industry, so if you're the Jay-Z's, the Rihanna's, the Kanye's, the J. Cole's, and whoever in the industry, so you would pick people like the Andre Harrell's and people like that as judges, and or they would be the voters, like how the NBA do MVP voting. Everybody vote.
Are you just in a worship?
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate this tweet that I seen was, but it was like, Macklemore to this day still texts Kendrick Lamar and apologize for winning the Grammy. If that shit is true, that's fucking hilarious.
That is funny. Appreciate it, but
I'd be mad. Like, bruh, stop talking to me. If you're not gonna send that joint through, stop talking.
Right, send the Grammy. It still don't count. His name Macklemore or something, right?
I'll take the name off.
I'll take the name.
I can go straight to the trophy shop.
It ain't the same. I don't want it.
You should have though. Nah, that's yours, bro.
Nah, I keep that.
If it's true, he's right. It's yours.
You can say you can give it to him, but I'm not gonna really accept that shit. They got your name on it. In the record books, your name's still gonna sit there. I just got a trophy, a consolation prize.
Real niggas know.
Pass. Yeah, real niggas know what Kanye said. Beyonce, the hottest album. But
niggas tried to crucify Kanye for that, bro. That shit wasn't even that bad.
It was a time frame.
Yeah, it was job.
It was a time frame, and it was who it was.
Because niggas definitely was like, who the fuck is Taylor Swift?
After that,
niggas fucking artists on earth.
Definitely Jordan.
Is Taylor Swift without Kanye?
So her fan base,
Yeah.
Her fan base.
It extended, like he gave her the other side of it.
Definitely. It like you said, it brought more attention to her work.
Later that night, she was standing right next to Beyonce.
But you know what it brought more than anything? Support.
Yeah.
Like they got hurt people or they really started supporting her after that.
Taylor, the black man upset you.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
It was hard.
Yeah, they did.
They said, "Oh yeah, y'all don't like Taylor Swift? Number one. Fuck
yeah."
Y'all be putting y'all phones and shit on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah,
I don't like that shit.
You don't?
Yeah, man. I'm also a person that I believe in it. Emergencies happen. So
call twice.
Nah, bruh.
If you call twice, you get
life
free.
or death, bruh. The motherfucker just got in a car accident or something. Well, they realize something really going on. This is the one chance they got to call your ass, and that motherfucker says, "You have reached."
But that's quick, so you can do it
Call
again.
right back,
bruh.
but if you only had one phone call,
you got one call. You got one chance to get that.
You got in a car
off.
accident, you should probably be dialing out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Fair point. But that's not what we talk about, though.
Well, they gonna put your ass. They gonna give you an operator first.
I gotta think of a reasonable scenario.
Like niggas chasing you or something.
They
Like
still,
niggas
you
chasing
still
you
gonna
down
I'm
the
passing
street.
your house.
still getting
I'm
off.
passing your crib.
Call twice.
Call
Oh,
twice?
niggas, you better not.
You still on hold with the
We old school, nigga.
You can't just answer the phone real quick. You know not to call this.
My phone will Do Not Disturb. It ain't me.
Like y'all said, 911 ain't do not disturb, I guess. But hopefully.
But this is why I asked.
Fuck.
Cause now this iPhone shit.
I hate that. I'm telling you, I don't hit, bro. I don't call nobody with phone stay on Do Not Disturb. Like I really, bro. I don't know.
I only put my phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm paying. Cause I'll be recording.
Don't disturb me.
Yeah.
But it be people who need to be disturbed at that. Like, you gotta get up for work in the hour. They ask your phone on Do Not Disturb.
Exactly.
Like
Cause I'm trying to get my mind right.
Your ride on the way. He trying to tell you he out front.
on.
He can't even get the damn message.
The
Like,
second time you call, I'm gonna get it.
bruh, why are you putting extra stress on that man's life? He think your phone dead.
I mean. So I asked because now on the iPhones, when you texting a motherfucker, they got their phone on Do Not Disturb. It's an option to notify anyway.
And I'm that motherfucker.
I don't like that. See, that I don't like.
Notify.
No, if I'm saying Do Not Disturb.
I've always wondered, what does it do? Because my phone don't be on Do Not Disturb. What does it do?
I think it just get like
It just dings.
Yeah, just like a text message coming in. Even though your phone on Do Not Disturb.
Say less. I be notified anyway. I didn't even know what it did and I was hitting it. Cause a motherfucker hit you for some shit and I pull up and that shit purple little message. Nah, notified, nigga. Fuck that. I ain't sitting. I'm the nigga. I ain't sitting outside for more than 2 or 3 minutes, nigga. You
so if we in the hotel, I'm in a room. You got another room down the hall, and I got Do Not Disturb stick outside.
No, you probably got somebody in there. That's different. If it's 3 p.m. and that shit just say Do Not Disturb, I'm disturbing your ass.
Maybe I'm driving. Maybe
it's 3 p.m. If it's 3 a.m., alright, cool. It's 3 p.m. Nah, nigga, I'm disturbing your ass.
Ain't no telling what a motherfucker doing at 3 p.m. My nigga.
Disturb.
Nigga could be in a life or death meeting and shit.
Disturb.
Fucking phone. Disturb.
That motherfucker be on vibrate, nigga. You gotta learn. It need to be on vibrate then if that's the case. You in a business meeting, but.
Or it could be on Do Not Disturb. Which would notify.
But I'm about to say, that's your fault because you in a business meeting. You supposed to put it on vibrate. You in the movie theater, you cut your phone off or put it on vibrate.
See, that's like I got headphones and you tapping me and shit. Like,
all I'm saying, I'm notified anyway. That's all I'm saying. People might not like that, but you got a phone. I ain't hit you for no reason. Notified. If not, cut your phone off, bro. If you that petty, cut your phone off. Shit. Go. How you
why is petty for a nigga to not want to be disturbed?
People hitting you for a reason.
That's gonna piss you off more than their phone off.
Maybe I'm coming from a certain perspective because you know I be out here certain things and shit. But if I'm pulling up on you, fool, if I'm trying to contact you, it's because like we already
looking for your text.
But I'm saying, but then people be having their shit on Do Not Disturb, and it blows me. They tell me pull up with some shit, and I pull up, and it's that purple message. And I'm like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Like, so on my end, I'm like, nah, notified. Like,
notified. Okay. In that situation, hit the notify.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like people don't have common sense though. You gotta Do Not Disturb for somebody you don't want to talk to, but you just ordered something. Like, what the fuck? You got common sense.
So let me ask this. How I want to ask it. You cash out somebody on accident, or you Apple Pay somebody on accident. You put the phone in them and you miss a digit or something. Mm-hmm. Send the money to some number that you don't know. Do you expect the money to be sent back, or you just take that in?
No, you report that shit for fraud, nigga. Fuck that. It's accidental. Fuck that.
They be letting that shit.
You can request it, but that. You send it to a random number.
They not giving that back. Yeah. You gotta respect that they not giving that back.
Yeah.
You wouldn't give that back.
You dumb as shit. Check it twice, my boy.
All right, so if you want to receive it, then what you doing?
Going to the mall.
Accept. Transfer.
I've had people accidentally send me money, but I always knew them. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't somebody who
it's somebody I know I'm sending it back. Yeah. If it's just random blessing,
thank you. You know, I prayed last night.
That's definitely me, man. Sorry.
Yeah, I got shit. Somebody sent me $2,000 on accident.
Oh my god, and I'm blocking you.
That's out of
I'm changing my number, probably.
Never heard of you. I ain't gonna incriminate myself on this camera, so.
I said on accident. It was an accident.
Y'all excited about Instagram being in order again?
Instagram what?
They about to take it back to when it was in like chronological order.
Absolutely. Instagram still, they blowing me, bro.
Yeah, the algorithm's still.
Algorithm fucked up, but then the fact that they suspended everybody's page for basic shit, like, and then it's like, okay, it's one
shit.
thing. It's one thing to delete it for content, right? But what's the point of asking people age if you're gonna censor what they posted? You know what I'm saying? Like, you making sure people.
Instagram asks people age.
Yeah, when you first create your account, ask your birthday and everything. You know, people are 25, 30. Why are you policing shit that's not even that damn explicit? Like, that shit is crazy. And then you really take their whole page down. People got whole pictures and stuff that's actually valuable. They got content that's valuable, and you delete it, never to be seen again and shit. That shit should be. I don't know. I think that's flawed.
If you don't like what a motherfucker saying or posting, just block them.
Yeah, that thing. Anything you can censor it from just blur the image that they posted, but why are you deleting their whole pages? Like,
or leave it up to people to fucking police their own shit.
That too. Do you want to watch this person's page? Yes or no?
Because motherfuckers will follow you just to argue with you. So
I feel like that's on them. That's another thing too. People who report pages.
Man, the son.
I feel like they believe.
It's because if you listen, if one thing if you report something actually like offensive, like this motherfucker's out there saying the N word or he calling women all types of big wild ass shit, tripping, offending people. All right, cool. But if you just following somebody
and you don't like
what they posting, bruh, hit unfollow. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Instagram, I think they also got like keywords and shit. Like, if you type this word in, your ass getting reported.
Sometimes they're loud too. They be, yeah.
Every time I
you
call
say the wrong thing on loud.
Call somebody a bitch or a pussy.
You bullying, hell.
I don't argue on social media like that no more. I'm not, because if you saying bitch, you call somebody a bitch or pussy, you actually a little bit upset. Yeah. It ain't every nigga that damn mad with a restraint on the internet no more. First of all, you don't know who you talking to, never in. It could be a bitch or a pussy.
Some of the shit niggas be saying in the comments, you just know they a pussy. Like I told you, nigga was arguing in my comments about fucking math problems and shit. So
one day somebody gonna get arguing on the internet and they gonna actually show up from like a whole nother state. They gonna pull up on their ass like, yeah, nigga.
You ever seen Deontay Wilder pull up on a nigga?
Bruh.
Almost knocked his fucking head off. What y'all want to get into next?
Netflix passwords, man.
Absurd.
Niggas taking in Netflix like $20 now, ain't it?
Yeah. $15.99.
So what's going on? What's the situation with Netflix again?
Netflix is saying, nigga, one house per account. If we see that you giving your password out to different households type shit, we gonna charge you like an addition.
I feel like people gonna stop using. At some point, people gonna stop using Netflix. Like,
I'm already there.
People,
it was the price fucking raises.
You raising prices and you not letting people, you know, do what they do. Like,
I think they about to.
Even be. Oh, go ahead.
No, I think it's looking like they about to like merge or something. Well, they about to.
Think so?
Well, yeah.
They better hope.
Like they trying to get rid of their custom, like.
Cause they don't even got the dope shit no more.
Maybe. Yeah, to me that's what he's saying. It's like you don't have the best content. You raise the price and you're making it so you can't like me personally, if I have an iPhone, you saying I can't go log in on my TV, you know what I'm saying? Or I can't go log in on my
or I can't go to somebody's house and
quote unquote, I can't go to the office and log in on my Netflix. Exactly. My Netflix. Right.
I guess they just want more people to pay because I guess people is mooching. A lot of people. Of
course, we know what the reason. We know what the reason is, but
y'all also give us the option to have multiple accounts. So what the fuck? That shit backwards as fuck, bro.
How could we get an extra $5 out of this niggas?
My thing is also people gotta stop. People, we gotta stop doing is like customers and people on social media and fans and shit.
Accepting that.
No, exposing the fucking loopholes we be knowing about. Like niggas gotta stop. If you know people sharing Netflix passwords, stop fucking tweeting about it. Like, why do y'all think that's cool? Like,
that remind me of the clip of the
bro, what the
fuck?
Agba
in Tokyo.
Why do y'all think it's cool to go viral talking about sharing Netflix passwords? Like, that is fucking.
They said Agba said
now Netflix coming out with fucking legislation against it. Y'all wonder why? Oh my gosh, Netflix, how? Like,
that's
fucking hot in the ass motherfucker.
That shit remind me of that clip of Judge Judy. Two girls was in there. She exposing motherfucking food stamps and shit. How you like exchange?
Same thing, same thing. Like, what is wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all think it's really cool to go out there and expose the loopholes motherfuckers be doing? Like, what the fuck? Like,
niggas record themselves doing crimes these days.
It's not the same, though. It's not the same. We're not giving no
That's
passes.
the age we in, though. That's all I'm saying.
You justifying that shit,
No, that's all I'm saying. Like,
I was saying, don't
niggas will do that.
They gotta stop that shit.
Did y'all see?
They gotta cut that shit out.
The armor truck somehow got in an accident. I don't know. Whatever. Money
niggas
started
picking
flying
up the money, recording
But they
themselves.
record. I'm like, you're recording yourself still. Federal money.
Dog. Gotta cut it out.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm like, what?
And then like really to go viral, like,
oh my gosh. She's like, oh my gosh, come get. She's telling people to come get.
FBI just looking on the clip like,
they're like, all right, boom.
You'd have never knew I was out
gotta
there.
cut that shit out.
You'd have never knew I was out there.
Exactly.
I drove right past that shit. It was crazy.
I can realize, imagine going on TV and telling, yeah, man. So we spend such and such on food stamps and we go pay half and we go do this. Like, imagine, bro, like the fuck shit we going on how many years? Yeah. And you find you on live TV. Like,
see, that's people gotta read their contracts. When you get food stamps, they say not to do that, nigga. So if you know that's against the fucking rules, why you out here to win a lawsuit?
It's like going on TV and explaining how prostitution works or something. Like, what are you doing? Like, the fuck? It's like only white people can do that. They get a whole little Netflix documentary and shit.
We spoke in the fucking Grammys and shit, but they saying Kanye banned from that motherfucker.
He pissed on him. He pissed on the Grammy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But my favorite thing is the tweet is still up. It's not been deleted. You go to his images, it's still there.
About that, bro. I thought it was the Trevor Noah shit, but you might be right.
Hey, that's my favorite thing. He stood his ground with that one, bro.
Fuck the Grammys.
That shit is still there.
The Grammys is relevant to black people because we made it relevant to black people.
I thought he was going to delete that shit in an hour. No, nigga. This a year later, the fucking post is still up.
Black people should just treat the Grammys like a country video music.
Yeah, I'm crying.
We don't give a fuck about that shit.
Time to Kanye. That made me fuck with Kanye. Like when he was going through the MAGA shit, of course I was not fucking with him. When he pissed on the Grammy. Hey, I was like, you know what? Nigga ain't that bad. No more. Still a nigga.
Yeah.
Man.
Update on the Tyson Jake Paul fight that y'all wanted to see.
Just about to say he want a Billy.
That's the see. He said that's the only way he gonna do it. Which I feel it. You ain't gonna get it, but
It's too high. 500 mil is too high. That's Floyd numbers, so.
Like you get like a cool 250.
If he said 250 mil, that's doable. I think people actually tune in for that. Like, that's doable.
Y'all still want to see that?
But yeah, the fight. Bro, Mike Tyson could be 65. I still want to see him knock somebody out. I'm saying only because that's how he moving. If he wasn't moving this way, of course, but he's still moving. Like
I get you. I get what you're saying.
He's still fast, still sharp, still strong. Like he still could knock out a motherfucker that's 20 years old. Like.
How many rounds he went with Roy Jones?
He was a little tired after that. If that's your point, but
like this Jake Paul nigga, right? It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick for sure. Yeah.
You think he gonna make it the full fight with Mike Tyson?
Huh?
You think Jake Paul will make it the 4 or 5 rounds with Mike Tyson?
I don't think this nigga's a chump. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he'll make it, bro. I think if they really locked in, he really, because Jake Paul wants to win. He wants everybody to throw the fight.
Is Mike Tyson gonna take it serious?
But hear me out. Is Mike Tyson gonna take a dive?
No. Is he gonna take it serious? Because he didn't take the Roy Jones joint serious.
Right. Because it was
old punches, all that shit.
But you got a younger fighter who's a white boy. He wanted him. He go viral. He might get the plan a little bit. Yeah. You don't think Mike Tyson might actually knock this nigga out?
Possibly he could, but I don't want to see the reverse.
I don't think the reverse will happen. I don't think the reverse will happen.
I said that last time.
Don't manifest this shit, brother. I don't think the reverse will happen. But it wouldn't.
I hope not, man. Look, let this nigga keep fighting, young man.
I'm just saying. I hear what you're saying. You don't want to see that. But if So what Mike Tyson, what, 55, 50?
Yeah, like 56 maybe. 56.
Somebody 50 years old can still fight, bro. Like, it's not like he's grandpa. He's helpless. Like, he can take a punch and get one back still. Like,
my thing would be him getting gassed, and then what happens in them later rounds type shit.
yeah, it had to be a short fight for sure. It can't be no more than like 4 rounds, 3 rounds, something like that. For sure.
Man, he gonna eat one of them edibles. He gonna fuck that white boy. He gonna forget.
Yeah, I'm trying to see Jake Paul get dropped. And Mike Tyson do it. It's up. I'm telling you.
I say Mike Tyson was just in like a comedy show.
Oh,
The nigga went on stage and shit. I don't know what the fuck he was up there talking about, but he talking to Mike Tyson, woody woody whoop. He's saying some wild shit to the point where the niggas that's, I guess, running the show get on stage to get him off stage type shit.
He stole it.
Push him.
Say no.
Nah, the nigga push him.
He pushed Mike Tyson?
No, he pushed the nigga that's on stage doing comedy and shit. Nigga pull out the joint. The nigga that's doing comedy pull out the joint, pointing it at the nigga type shit.
At Mike Tyson or another nigga.
Mike Tyson and the nigga that just pushed him off stage type shit. This nigga Mike Tyson get up and hug the nigga, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, because look, he knew that's Mike Tyson. He wasn't going up that bullshit. He was not about to go up that bullshit.
Lucky you got a hug, man. But that shit was crazy.
They brought the gun to the knife.
Yeah, to the comedy show though, bro. Like, that
nigga said Mike Tyson about to be there.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that. Yeah.
Hey, mo.
Gotta have it.
They was trying to get him off stage real tough till he pulled that joint out too. Then it was chill.
Oh yeah, you know what? We was wrong.
So y'all said New York lifting their mandate for the athletes and shit.
Man, I'm happy for it because I want to see Kyrie ball out in the playoffs, but it's like it just lets everybody know who been saying fuck the vaccine that this shit and
what you think about people saying like, what if these states that the Nets is playing against decide, for this fucking 7-game series, we doing the mandate, dog. If you don't got a vaccine, you can't play.
But you
that shit would be a joke.
But you gotta remember, New York was highest on the list of COVID. Like,
on the COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, I do hear that. It's just if they let Kyrie go play in other cities, and they was like, yeah, but you can't play home games, right? And it's like
y'all started letting fans in without
the vaccine. It's like, what are you really doing? Like, what is this more? At a point, to me, it started becoming more of like a
point.
Thank you, like we're proving a point, like, and that's why they just lifted it because all right, playoffs coming around, Kyrie cooking, they like shit. Let's get it out the way, like.
Before that bullshit, the Nets was the second seed in the East. Now them niggas is barely making the playoffs. It's like, how can we fuck up their season?
And it seemed like every game that nigga played, he dropped 50 too. Yeah, but last topic I got, bro, they say Venessa Bryant finally reached a deal with Nike, so Kobe's about to start dropping again.
Hey,
You know, niggas been reselling the Kobe's for like
$1,000.
Can we talk about that? And that's, I mean, specifically the reselling the Kobe's, but the reselling market in general.
That shit
bro.
crazy. Oh, Lord.
Listen, bro, like you
episode.
really can't even go to the store and get your favorite shoes no more. Like,
unless you know somebody.
unless you know somebody, like that shit. And even then, you knowing somebody is at a certain markup. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
you definitely got
That shit got chill right there. Man, like you really like say the 11th drop. You like, damn, I want to get me and my son the 11th.
Definitely can't.
You cannot go in the store and buy you and your son the 11th. Like, it's impossible. Like,
You can, but you better be ready to come up off something. Some extra.
Some bills.
well, you gotta get lucky. You gotta go to where the places where they ain't geeking at. But then everybody still kind of be on that mindset. So
Online, really your best bet, but then you got the bats and shit out here now. So.
no, it's not. Online's the worst mindset now.
I be getting lucky online. So
You get lucky.
most times.
I see so many. What's the message?
You ain't get them.
Yeah, you ain't get them. You ain't get them. Or, sorry. So many of them damn messages, man. I'm sorry, waste my time.
Yeah, it's dope that they finally reached an agreement, though. They said they about to start. The first joint's gonna be like some joints dedicated to his daughter, so that's dope.
Yeah.
That's all I got for y'all this week.
That was actually a pretty good episode. Let's do one more quick showcase of NEESH's art, because we definitely want to give NEESH her flowers. We didn't show him the Jada painting or the top one. You want to take it down and show it to him, or you want to they can see it a little more close? Just lift it straight up, bro. Pull it down. There you go. Let me see. Let me grab it for you. You can talk about the Jada one a little bit.
Okay, so, well, this is just a portrait. She posted that picture, and she had 2 of them where it was more her in the middle of the bags, but I really like the aesthetic that she had with just her body cut off. So, yeah, and that's the... Then this one, I actually use a different medium. This is an oil pastel rather than paint. It's kind of like... I use it's the purge mask. I use the colors in my logo, like my Melanaire logo.
The Melanaire logo. Yeah. Okay. Shout out Melanaire Art Studios again. That's NEESH. That's NEESH right there.
Yeah. Thank you.
NEESH, like we say one more time, NEESH is definitely our biggest supporter. We got definitely her biggest supporters too. Well, I ain't even gonna say that because NEESH got a lot of supporters. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
No shade to nobody.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them where they can find you.
So, Melanaire Art Studio. MELANAIRE Art Stu STU on Instagram. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
We definitely want to have all that in the description. So y'all check everybody out.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all check out Good Gas Podcast.
Man, y'all check out NEESH, man. When I tell y'all NEESH is definitely our largest supporter, like it's not even a question. Like this is definitely shit is proven. It's written in stone at this point. So
thank you.
Thank
the
you.
Motherfucking Good Gas Podcast, man.
Happy birthday, NEESH.
Thank you. Thank you. We have to turn that to my first.
Hey, we out there.
105, man. We out.